everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to continue my basic tips for women's concealed carry. The first tip in this video that I'd like to continue on with is going to be how to avoid printing and bulging. So printing is when the full shape of your firearm is visible through your garment, and bulging is when obviously there is a large bulge where your firearm is underneath your clothes. And especially as ladies, we definitely want to avoid both of these. Bulging is probably not very flattering for us ladies. We don't want to bulge anywhere, and no one wants to print. Otherwise, it'd be defeating the purpose of concealing your gun. So, some great ways to avoid those two things is to utilize your clothes to hide your gun. One of my favorite things is patterns. Patterns in your clothes. It can be from stripes to animal print to flowers to paisleys, doesn't matter. Whatever types of print you'd like really will help conceal your gun. It's my favorite thing to use. Another thing that works really well is structure in your clothes, such as pleating, ruffles or frills, peplums. Any type of structure that you can utilize in your clothes will really help distract the eye from your gun to just a normal outfit. Another thing I use a lot is slightly oversized clothing. It's actually what I'm in right now. I'm just in a slightly oversized shirt and leggings, and they're the Undertech undercover leggings. And these really help because they're really in fashion. You don't look like a frump in them unless you're going for that when you're at home hanging out. And it's really easy to conceal your gun this way. One other really great thing for concealing is layering, especially when it's starting to get cool outside like now, it's fall. Putting on a little layer or a cardigan, poncho, sweater, jacket, whatever you're looking for, blazer, anything like that. Using those helps conceal really well, especially if you have your firearm under your shirt and then you put a layer on. There's no chance you're going to see that unless all your layers are extremely tight. My second tip in this video is going to be practice. Now there's two different kinds of practice I want to talk about. The first one is practice wearing your clothes. So before you actually wear them out of the house, put some outfits together and wear them around in your house. That way, one, you can see how comfortable the outfit is while you're carrying your gun, especially if you're sitting for a long time or standing for a long time. If you have to bend and move, practice doing those things in your outfit. I always like to make sure before I leave the house that if I lift my arms up or if I move around, shake someone's hand, bend down to pick something up, my gun isn't going to, one, fall out, two, be exposed, right? I don't want my shirt to come up if I'm reaching for milk at the grocery store and all of a sudden now you can see my gun. So I always make sure that I practice wearing my firearm around in my holster, in my outfit, in the house before I wear it out. The second form of practice is going to be practicing drawing your firearm. Now, please make sure whenever you practice your draws that you are doing so with an unloaded firearm. It's really important to practice safety first. So, with an unloaded gun, make sure to practice unholstering and reholstering your firearm with the outfits that you plan on wearing and with the holsters you plan on wearing with that outfit. Usually, each day before I leave the house, especially if I'm wearing something different or new that I haven't worn in a while, I will practice doing a couple of draws before I even leave the house. This way I can create consistency and muscle memory where my holster is going to be, and to make sure that if I need to draw my gun, I can do so with ease. Another thing that I like to do is I remind myself throughout the day where my gun is, especially because I change its location pretty often. So, sometimes I'll carry appendix, sometimes I'll carry appendix cross draw, I'll carry 4 o'clock or small of the back, I'll carry on my thigh. So I always give myself a reminder throughout the day just to make sure that it's in the front of my mind where I'm carrying my gun so that if I have to go ahead and access it, I know right where I'm reaching. The next tip I want to talk about is confidence. So being confident while concealed carrying your gun is really important. When I first started concealed carrying, I was not confident in concealed carrying, and I was constantly doing this. I was fixing my shirt, making sure you couldn't see it. I was looking down at it all the time. And to be honest, you're going to draw more attention to your gun that way than just ignoring it. Even if you are slightly bulging or printing, the more you look at and fidget with where your gun is, the more people are going to notice that something's different, something's off, or they'll see your gun. So leave it alone. If you've practiced wearing it at home and you've confirmed that you're not able to see your gun with the outfit you're wearing, trust that you've planned ahead, that your gun is hidden and concealed well. And if you're concerned, go into the bathroom and double check it. But it's really, really challenging not to, fidget with it a lot. You got to be confident knowing that you've practiced ahead of time, that you're prepared to carry your gun in public. My last tip in this video is going to be have patience. Patience is something that I'm still learning. I've never really been very good at it, even though I'm growing my patience jar over the last few years. When it comes to the holster search and the concealed carry search, you have to have some patience. For some women, you might find the best perfect gun and the most perfect holster the first time you look, and you'll be set to go. For others of us, like me, that's not going to happen. You're going to go through a couple of holsters and you're going to get frustrated because the clothes you want to wear don't conceal your firearm well, or you haven't figured out how to wear those clothes yet, or you don't have a holster yet for that outfit. Please be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. It definitely didn't for me. Just be patient with yourself and keep searching. Don't be afraid to purchase a holster, and if it doesn't work, return it. Don't be afraid to try out a couple. And just do your best to take your time, take a deep breath if you get frustrated, and don't give up, because there are solutions out there and you're going to find one. All right, well, I hope that these tips have been helpful for you, and hopefully they help you figure out a way to conceal carry your gun every day. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you about whatever your question might be. And keep on carrying. I'll see you next time.